Monday Night Raw has once again proven how bad it is. Now, some of you people will be saying to me, oh, what about Samoa Joe? What about his debut? You're telling me you didn't like that? Did I say I did not like that? Samoa Joe making his debut was probably the only good thing about Monday Night Raw. Now, I'm not a big Samoa Joe fan. I'm just not a big fan of his. But I do like seeing new names come in. But the only bad thing about Samoa Joe being on Monday Night Raw is that he's under the hands of Vince McMahon and Kevin Dunn. That's the only thing you people really need to worry about. That Samoa Joe is under the hands of Vince McMahon and Kevin Dunn. If he was on SmackDown, he'd be more protected. So that's my only gripe about it. Was I excited that Joe came? Yeah, I was. It didn't make me jump up and down and celebrate. I was just like, oh, it's Samoa Joe. He's finally come to the main roster. And he's on Monday Night Raw. That's all I pretty much said. Overall, the show really wasn't all that good. Sami Zayn versus Chris Jericho. Now, I'm not going to go over the first segment. I really am sick and tired of Jericho and Owens starting off the programs. Surprisingly, Mr. I can still compete in Royal Rumble matches, even competing in a World Championship match. Roman Reigns didn't start off the program. Surprised he didn't. No man gains. But anyway, Braun Strowman told Owens and Jericho that he was owed a championship match. And they showed last month when Owens said, when I defeat Roman Reigns at the pay-per-view, you will get the first shot. And basically Mick Foley booked that match, and it is what it is. Braun Strowman competes for his first championship in WWE. Tony Nese, before I get into that, Sami Zayn versus Chris Jericho. Sami Zayn wins with the Haluva kick. Now, a lot of people are really fed up with seeing champions being pinned. Personally, I have no issues with that. Yes, you need to go through the rankings and pin and defeat the champion to become number one contender. But isn't that the most logical way to do it now? Just have someone pin the champion? Isn't that the right way to go through it? I mean, seriously, how many times did AJ Lee, back when she was Divas champion, how many times did she tap out to Natalya and get pinned by Naomi or get pinned by Brie Bella? I mean, it happened to her so much. So, it was obviously, that's how it all began there. But they do it all the time, so why complain? I don't have a problem with it. I honestly don't. I have no issues with someone pinning the champion. I don't. Tony Nese versus Mustafa Ali. Wow, this guy, Mustafa Ali, he wins a tag team match, but he can't win a one-on-one match. Fancy that. He loses his one-on-one match. He loses his first one-on-one match. He's now 0-1. But in 6-man tag team matches, he's 1-0. Stephanie McMahon and Seth Rollins had a talk. Now this little segment, it was alright. It wasn't the best, but I will say this segment really did intrigue me. There were a few parts where I was like, ooh. But it really did me no good. Bayley, Cesaro, and Sheamus versus Charlotte and the Club. Really, what should I say about this match? What do I have to say? Bayley sucks. I hate Bayley. I hate Charlotte. That's all I have to say. Cesaro and Sheamus. Cesaro was into the Bayley character. Sheamus did not give two crap about it. He just stood there thinking... He just stood there like... Must I really? Must I really see this shit? That's what he was like. He says, do I have to stand here and watch Bayley go... And bring out those little Bayley things that hover over, and then she starts dancing and doing this. I mean, seriously, seriously, I can't stand Bayley. In NXT, I couldn't stand her. I freaking hate this character she's given. I hate this freaking character that she's been given. I wish one day they could turn this bitch heel. I wish one day, forget a Sasha Banks heel turn bloody Bayley heel. Why not have Bayley attack Sasha Banks? I much prefer Sasha as a babyface than a heel. Sure, a heel made Sasha Banks' character, but I much prefer. But why would you want to turn Sasha heel? It pretty much means you're done with Charlotte once Banks turns heel. Seriously, I seriously hate Bayley. I don't care what anyone tells me. I hate Bayley. And I hate her stupid gimmick. I'm done with it. Bayley pins Charlotte. Wow. 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 Charlotte is a monster at pay-per-views, but when it comes to Monday Night Raw, she's nothing but a jobber. Fancy that. Neville was about to be crowned the king of the cruiserweights. Now, I really didn't care about this. It really did nothing for me. It's funny that Rich Swann came out and he said, I'm not out here to fight. I'm not out here to throw punches. But then, he decides to attack Neville. Now I know people are going to say, oh, Neville hit him first. Well, Rich Swann should have kept his end of the bargain. He said he didn't come here to start a fight. Neville could have beat him up, could have just hit him from behind, and he could have said, you know what, I'm not going to hit you back, because I said I'm not going to throw any punches. But nah, typical WWE. Braun Strowman versus Universal Champion Kevin Owens. Now, I do like how they keep making Braun Strowman look like a monster. I do like that. I don't like Strowman, but I do like that they're making him look strong. But gee, I wonder who's going to come out in this segment. Gee, I could only wonder. Can you guys help me guess? Can you guys help me guess who's going to come out and ruin this match? Gee, it's not hard. It's not a hard thing to guess. It does start with the letter R. And he's also Vince McMahon's chosen boy. Who is it? Well, the man that came out and ruined Braun Strowman's title opportunity was none other than hang on. The man that came out and ruined Braun Strowman's title opportunity was none other than Roman Gaines. No Man Gaines. Yes, Mr. No Man Gaines himself. Seriously. Mr. No Man Gaines comes out and ruins Braun Strowman's title opportunity. Giving payback. Ooh, payback. Why don't you go worry about The Undertaker? Why don't you go give him a Superman punch? Roman Gaines. No Man Gaines. And go away. Seriously. Brock Lesnar challenged Goldberg to a match at WrestleMania. Yeah, but that was the word of this segment. Yeah, but Roman Reigns sucks. Yeah, but Monday Night Raw is god awful. Yeah, but Monday Night Raw is predictable. Yeah, but Kevin Dunn's teeth is as long as a beaver. Yeah, but that was the whole segment. Yeah, but just because, and it's all because Goldberg has this edge over Brock Lesnar. Now, a lot of people were actually asking me about the whole Goldberg-Brock Lesnar situation in the Rumble. Now, honestly, I do not give two craps about that. I did not care about that. I really did not care about it. I didn't. It didn't bother me. It didn't make me rant about it. The only thing that bothered me was the Undertaker elimination. Nia Jax versus Sasha Banks. I love Sasha as much as I do, but she got her ass handed to her tonight. Absolutely destroyed. And I love that new submission Nia Jax did. That was a torturing hold. It certainly made Nia look like a complete beast with that submission hold. If she uses that a lot more, I could be more intrigued in Nia Jax. Because she absolutely destroyed Sasha with that submission hold. And I loved it. Enzo Amore and Big Cass versus Steroid Mahal and Rusev. I mean, I wish people would stop calling Jinder Mahal Steroid Mahal. You know, he goes to the gym. You obviously know he goes to the gym. The times that he wasn't on television, he probably worked out in the gyms. Who won this match? Enzo and Cass with the what it's called, the Boom Shakalaka or whatever it's named. Oh, Boom Shakalaka. That's what it's called. It used to be called the rocket launcher, but now it's called Boom Shakalaka. Boom Shakalaka. Boom 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 Shakalaka. I mean, seriously. Stupidity. And as what I mentioned at the start, Samoa Joe attacked Seth Rollins. I believe Triple H did come. Triple H came and he was blabbering about Seth Rollins, and he said that I'm going to end the Art Attack and all that shit. And then Samoa Joe attacked him and beat him up, and Triple H just left Samoa Joe to destroy the Art Attack. So that has been your Monday Night Raw review. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will see you all when I do SmackDown Live. Now, if you're wondering why I'm a bit late on these reviews, it's because I have a cousin. My cousin's over at my place, and he's kind of, being around so much that I can't really sit down and do these reviews. Or should I say lay down, because I'm laying down on my bed. Alright? That's been my Monday Night Raw review. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will see you all for SmackDown. SmackDown Live. No man gains.